Hello everybody, here to show you guys how I like to play a priest in Hearthstone. Let's get started. I'm gonna pick my deck, load. So I'm facing a mage as a priest. We'll see how this goes. Pretty good cards. I don't really need the antique heal bot right now, so I'll get rid of that, but everything else will help me set up pretty well. That's pretty good to have that too, just in case one of them gets polymorphed. This deck is really good if you have the coin. I've found that like if you go first and you don't get the coin, it's a little bit harder to win. But it is a gimmick set, so you know, you gotta take what you can get. It's probably my favorite class to play so far in Hearthstone. So looks like he's just setting up. Can't really do much to me. So I was a little, I wasn't sure what to do here because I could set up the cleric and then I was just afraid that if he killed it too fast, but he doesn't have any damage on the board, and if he shoots me with his hero power, I could just heal and draw a card. So I was trying to weigh out the options, but that was pretty much the conclusion I came to. He was pretty smart. If he damaged the little cleric guy, then it would be bad for him because I could get more cards. Got about taunt. So, yeah, don't really know what to do here, so just heal. So he plays a secret, and that could be a few things, but it's either ice armor, which if I attack him, he'll get 8 armor, or it's Mere Entity, which if I play a character, then he gets a copy of it. So I was pretty weary about adding another character to the board because I wasn't sure. I just healed him, but whatever, you know. So I have to deal with that hidden card, see what happens. So that card I just got is basically my bread and butter for this gimmick. It doubles the health of a minion, and then I also have Inner Fire, which changes its health to be equal to its attack. So you could just get one of these berserkers, double its health twice, and then use Inner Fire, and then its attack will be equal to its health. And you can win games like that if you get lucky enough. It's hard against a mage sometimes because if they polymorph, you're pretty much screwed unless you have a backup plan. But this game, I'm not too worried. That was a pretty good move for him. Yeah, there's the polymorph. So he has 1 down, 1 more to go if he has 2. It's definitely keeping me frozen. You can't really attack when you're frozen because they're frozen, they can't move. But it's really good for stalling, but it's not too effective against me because I have a pretty good hand. And seems like he's like kind of desperate a little bit. I'm not really sure what's going on in his head, but let's see what happens. I didn't really know what to do here. I was didn't know if I should heal the enemy, because I could still get a card from that, and he would only have 1 more health and no attack. So I think I decided not to do that. Just maybe did I have too many cards? Yeah, if I drew a card and then if I couldn't play another one, then I would have overdrawn my 10 card limit. Blizzard didn't even know that was a card until this game, but yeah, good job. So I have 10 cards now, and I didn't realize that, and I healed and totally wasted a card, but not quite what was planned. But the light shall burn you, so it's all good. Let's put up another setup character. Still have both of my my health double things, and I have yet to get one of my inner fires. I have 2 of them in my deck. Plays a Leroy. That card, I don't have that card, but kinda I'm not like a pro at this game by any means, but don't really understand the point of giving me 2 characters unless you have like another card that scales off of how many enemies are on the board, but there aren't too many of those cards that I know about. See, because he just wasted a spell to kill a minion that he gave me. So, and then he changed the Leroy into a healing card that, since it was already on the board, it didn't heal anybody. So that RNG for his character. So right now I'm kind of thinking on this Berserker I could double his health, but I don't have an inner fire, so it wouldn't really do much, and he could the mage could just polymorph me, so it's really risky to do that, so I'm not going to, because I don't want to lose because of jumping the gun at all. So I decided to do the heal bot, even though I'll only get 6 health instead of 8. I think it was the best play that I could do right there, because I don't know if the mage has Flame Strike. I don't know what spells he has, so I don't really want to risk giving too much away, because you gotta play a little conservatively sometimes, especially as like the deck that I use. That's pretty much my play style for the most part. So he plays that card, and at first I was thinking I was going to Shadow Word Death it. If he has more than 5 attack, I can instantly kill it. But then I kind of thought it over, and you'll see what happens. I was just thinking right here, wasn't really sure. I had a few options, but I decided to mind control. I take that. Can't use it this turn though, in case you didn't know. When you mind control, you have to wait your next turn to move it, but it's not too bad because he can't use the character at all, so it's definitely worth it for mind control. I had to cut out a lot of just empty space in this. The mage, some of his turns just took like the entire time pretty much, like that was allowed for him, so I just cut some of those out to save time on it. So if you see any cuts, I promise you nothing happened in that area or that time frame other than him sitting there going, I must consider. So it's not too bad. What he just did, that was a total waste. Like, complete waste. He just used 6 damage spell for somebody who had, like, I didn't see, like, 2 or 3 health. It was not worth it for him. Should have done something else, in my opinion. So wasn't really sure what to do here. I was weighing out my options. I'll get rid of his damage just so he can't kill my my cleric next turn. There's a lot of pressure to have a cleric on the board as a priest, because the enemy has to kind of weigh out their options when they attack you. Because if they leave you with health and you have a cleric on the board, you could heal and draw a card, and who knows, you could get the card that you need to end the game, which does happen. It happens quite a bit. Maybe it happens in this game. I don't know. You'll see. So the hidden card, the secret card that he played earlier, finally we saw what happened. It gave him 8 armor. So I just bashed it down and now he has no armor. Luckily I had exactly 8 damage on the board, but there's nothing much I can do there. She still has some AoE abilities, I think. I don't remember if she used a Flame Strike yet, but I don't think I saw any Arcane Explosions either. So he's going to copy his own card that I stole from him, and good luck, man. I hope that helps. Okay, I got my Inner Fire. That's what I need. I can win within probably a few turns with Inner Fire. Just not always, but just the deck that I have right now, like there's not much you can do. So I'm gonna put it on the cleric just so I have like 2 strong characters. So he went from 3 health to 12 health with 2 cards, and then up to 12 damage with Inner Fire card. And now I can do 12 damage and then 7 damage. In case you don't know, that the card that I just used right now, it has a effect on it. It's like, I think a lot of ogre cards have it, where the card itself will be like pretty strong, but to make up for like its strength versus like the mana cost, they give you, it has anytime you attack with that card, then you have a 50% chance of attacking another enemy. So you won't attack your own teammate, but you know, like if you're attacking a character with taunt, then it could hypothetically miss that 50% and then attack somebody without taunt. And that mechanic, you know, it's like the random number, but it's if you get lucky, I mean, that could definitely change the tide of a battle. But then again, if you get unlucky, it could totally mess up your game too. So I typically don't really like those cards, but I just mind controlled his, so what else? Bam, another 12 damage. This is the gimmick. This is what I like to do in this game, just because it's, I don't know, it's just my play style. I like it. I like to buff my minions. Oh, so he has 4 health. I just got to draw a card for 6 damage. So I had +1 spell damage on the board, and I thought I was going to have to wait until next turn, but I guess not. Just got lucky on that draw, I guess. So that's my first video. Check out, if you like the music in the video, my friend Mr. Mel Carton, he has a SoundCloud. He was really nice and let me borrow his music because my audio didn't record on the game. So check it out, link in the description. If I get a few likes and maybe like a couple subscribers, I'll definitely make more content. I've got some other games that I'm ready to edit and record, so just let me know. Leave a comment if you liked it. Your support would help inspire me to do more. And if you like the music, check out Mr. Mel Carton on SoundCloud.